good. So all you need is a margarita. Hi, this is Ron Erickson at the Yankee Hill Winery Cooking School. Today I thought I would just kind of run down some of the things that I do mentally when I go to cook. And that is that we all have, for you older people, a Rolodex in our head of flavors. We have been eating second to breathing. For you younger people, just think of it as an app in your head. And what I do is when I taste something or when I see a food or a recipe, if it has like berries or different things in it, I kind of imagine those flavors in my head and then I put them together. So it would be like if we took some mayonnaise, and you know what mayonnaise tastes like. We took some sour cream and combined those two. And then we added some granulated garlic and some granulated onion, and then a little bit of parsley. What would we have? Well, what I just described to you was ranch dressing. And all of those things are in it. And I found out when I went traveling that I could taste a food and then come back and think of that taste in my mind and reproduce it. Now, can everybody do that? I don't know. I haven't talked to everybody. But if you try, you can do it. Because the flavors that we use, if we just think about combining them, that's what we come up with. Back in the 70s, at one of my bakeries, one day I decided to take a chocolate cake and put raspberry filling in it. And the other people in the bakery, they thought I was absolutely crazy. There's no way that chocolate and raspberry goes together. Well, that started a trend. And now raspberry filling on a chocolate cake is just a normal thing. Raspberries served like with chocolate lava cake or something like that. So you can get these different foods and just imagine what the flavor is like, and you can do it. When we're young, we go for sweet flavors. And so, you know, we're into candy and stuff like that. When we get to be about 14, we do not go as much by taste as we go by smell. And then we will take that and in our foods, we will start to eat foods that aren't as sweet, that have a little bit more flavor to them. And when we get into our 20s, that changes completely. Right about age 23, 24, you will start to eat foods that you would never eat before. You either didn't like the looks or the smell or something. And now it seems okay. As you get older, your taste buds change. If you're drinking wine, in the beginning, you will drink sweeter wines like a Rhine wine or a white Zinfandel. And then you will get into Chardonnays. And as you get older, you get into red wines and you will get into drier. And drier means that less sugar. Most of the sugar has all been converted into alcohol by the fermentation process. And so you'll taste those wines, and you may look back and say, I would never drink that when I was, in my 30s, but here in my 50s, 60s, 70s, they taste just fine. Now, why do we add wine to food? It's because wine is acid. And acid added to food brings out the flavor. And so if we're making a sauce, we can take, like, say, mushrooms, and we could put them in a pan with a little bit of butter and saute them. And then we could add some white wine to it, just a little bit. And what that will do is take the taste of those mushrooms and just elevate it so that it tastes wonderful. And then we would add like a chicken stock to it. And then if we want a cream sauce, we could add milk or cream. Or if we just wanted just kind of a light sauce, we could just leave it at that with the wine and the chicken stock. And so if you practice and taste these different flavors as you go along, you will see that we can develop new recipes, and all of a sudden people will go, where did you get that recipe? And you'll go, well, I made it up. And they'll look like you're crazy. And you probably are, but what the heck? If you can make a good sauce, that's just wonderful. So in this, try it. Get some wine. If you don't drink, then take a little bit of a good vinegar and put just a drop in, and you will see what the acid from that wine does. So anyway, on my next little talk, we'll talk about herbs and spices. So for now, this is Ron Erickson. Have a great day.